Welcome, spiritual hustlers, to 53 Days of Mindfulness with xoandhustle, presented by Self Hired. I am so excited to have you here. We're about to spend the next 53 days together, sharing and dropping knowledge on how to bring spirituality to your grind so you can balance your growth with your hustle. This series is based off the Mindfulness Deck, an actionable 55 card deck designed to take you on a journey of self-understanding, healing, and habit building. The Mindfulness Deck is now available for pre-order at xoandhustle.com. And remember, I love hearing your breakthroughs, so make sure you join the conversation online at xoandhustle on Instagram. All right, let's get into it. Today's episode is brought to you by Delush CBD. Delush is a holistic lifestyle company that infuses hemp CBD into your favorite wellness and skincare products. Since we're all about love and good vibes, Delush CBD products are thoughtfully curated with non-toxic ingredients and are cruelty-free. Every product is handmade with all that love and good. You can use the discount code xoandhustle for 15% off your next order at delush.ca. Hello, my loves, and welcome back to 53 Days of Mindfulness. Okay, today's card is Trust the Universe. Okay? So what you're going to see here is you're going to see a woman, and this woman is doing a trust exercise. Like, you know, when you like go back and you fall and you lean and you're like, okay, you better catch me, motherfucker, because I'm about to fall on my ass. That is this exercise. And so she's doing that, and she's dripped in red clothing, and she has no makeup on, and she's like in her world, like her 3D world, and then she's leaning into her cosmic world, her 5D world, where all of her faith and her trust and all of those like quote unquote answers are. Okay, trust the universe. This one is an interesting one. It has a lot of layers to it, okay? I've been doing weekly pick-a-card readings on our Instagram channel, and one time, this girl, Hillary, she ended up getting a pile where it said, like, yo, like, your to-do for this week is to trust the universe. And she's like, oh, come on. Like, I don't want to fucking, like, what? Come on. What are you telling me to just sit? And I laughed so hard because that was literally like my same reaction I had when I was like, trust the universe? What the fuck does that even mean? There's this, like, what? There's this woman, and her name is Gabby Bernstein, and she talks a lot about like trust the universe. And her whole thing is the universe has your back. Like, yo, like this co-creator of ours is out here to support us and help us and roll with us. It's not here to hurt us in any way. And when I was learning this, like truly learning this, I remember like feeling very uncomfortable with the idea of like just trusting the universe. And when I started to really deconstruct it, I realized that it was a narrative issue, right? So a narrative is a story that you tell yourself that you make true. So if I said like, I went to this high school and then I went to this university and then I moved to this house, that is my story and my narrative. And how I play that out is how I end up showing up as my identity. And it's interesting because sometimes those narratives are those tactile things like, oh, I moved and lived in this house, versus sometimes our narrative is like, oh, I'm a victim. And this is a really challenging topic, like the quote unquote narrative of the victim. But the reason that I bring it up in this one is because the victim mentality is life happens to me versus life is happening for me. And that's how I like to explain trust the universe. Trust the universe is life is happening for me. Let me allow it to unfold, right? And so it's just like giving yourself the space to do everything that you can do in your 3D world, and that means your physical world. The 3D world means like, yo, what can I do? If I want to go and I want to be the most toned I've ever been, as well as the healthiest I've ever been, then I need to make sure that like I am eating clean, I am working out, I am taking care of my body, I am sleeping, I am laughing, I am experiencing joy. Like I need to make sure that I'm doing everything in my power in order to put my body in that state. And then after I've done everything I can do and I've exhausted all of my options, then I can be like, yo, I'm gonna look and let go. Like I'm gonna let go and trust the universe from this point. Now that's much easier said than like when we're in situations where it's like, yo, shit is crazy, shit is out of our control, and we don't even know what's gonna happen next. But we have to believe and be in a state of faith that like, yo, I'm gonna trust the universe on this one and believe that whatever is meant to come for me from this lesson is gonna be for me and not to me. Practicing that faith, yo, is gonna be one of the strongest muscles that you build in your lifetime. Because I still come to this point where I'm just like, I really gotta flex my trust the universe muscle. And trust me, sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it feels like a little bit of work, sometimes it feels like a lot of bit of work. But I promise you from this lesson, you're gonna build that foundational skill where it's like, yo, you can't shake my faith. Like, you know what I mean? Like life makes its decisions, but I make my decisions because I am a co-motherfucking creator, right? So what I want you guys to do for this exercise, for this mindfulness tool, is I want you to stand outside and I want you to feel the air against your body. And when you feel that air against your body, I want you to close your eyes and imagine that it's the universe, because knock, knock, it is. What's up? The universe is calling. Like, I want you to literally feel that air and then feel it being like the universe showing you a sign of like, yo, I got you. Allow it to sway you, allow it to move you, allow it to hold you, and allow it to keep you in its stillness. And from there, that's literally it. I just want you to practice like the feeling of like, you know what? It's okay. The universe got my back. I'm going to trust the universe. And keep practicing that. And I promise you, like your faith with life will change. And if you feel like, yo, that might be a little hard, I want you to write down all of the ways that the universe has had your back and the ways that you've trusted the universe in the past. And it'll show you like, yo, it's going to keep showing up for you, okay? Today's Don't Mind My Hustle affirmation is, may I lean into trusting the universe. Continue strengthening your intuition offline by pre-ordering the Mindfulness Deck at xoandhustle.com. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe and share with all your friends so you can all bring spirituality to your hustle. Until next time, keep being the spiritual hustler you already are.